very close. My first is easy too.
First
My
and only, I'm
second
done.
I use YouTube. I just watch them and I do what they
But
say.
they liked it because they wanted to see what Bonnie went.
Oh, that's great, cool.
I think their picture might be on the calendar. A girl's picture might be on the calendar. Because kids camp's pictures on.
What's that?
The kids camp's pictures on the calendar, new calendar.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
You kids
I
ready
have
to
to
be
take a
in
new calendar too.
Oh, no, they're not in this.
When is the next event?
What, the kids camp?
No, regular event.
I think right after Valentine's Day, I think.
Close. Up my sleeves.
Any volunteer to light the candle? Anyone else? The last candle. Please sit down. Sadhu. 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 Okay, let's do the chanting before the meditation. You can follow the chanting book. Please turn to page number 5. Salutation to the Buddha. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato
Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa.
The three refuges.
Buddhang saranam gacchami, Dhammang saranam gacchami, Sanghang saranam gacchami, Dutiyampi Buddhang saranam gacchami, Dutiyampi Dhammang saranam gacchami, Dutiyampi Sanghang saranam gacchami, Tatiyampi Buddhang saranam gacchami, Tatiyampi Dhammang saranam gacchami, Tatiyampi Sanghang saranam gacchami.
Next page. The five precepts.
Panati pata vemani sikkhapadam samadhiyami, adinādana vemani sikkhapadam samadhiyami, Kāmesu micchācārā vēremani sikkhapadam samadhiyami, musāvādā vēremani sikkhapadam samadhiyami, Suramire majje pamadatthāna vēremani sikkhapadam samadhiyami.
On the opposite page, let's read the affirmative vows.
Being aware of the suffering caused by the destruction of life, I vow to cultivate compassion and learn ways to protect the lives of all living beings. Being aware of the suffering caused by exploitation, stealing, and oppression, I vow to respect the property of others and practice generosity by sharing my time, energy, and material resources with those who are in real need. Being aware of the suffering caused by sexual misconduct, I vow to respect my commitments and those of others. I am determined not to engage in relations without love and a long-term commitment. Being aware that words can create suffering, I vow to learn to speak truthfully and develop peaceful, kind, and meaningful speech. Being aware of the suffering that an intoxicated and agitated mind can produce, I vow to develop mindfulness and healingness.
Next page. Homage to the Buddha.
Iti piso bhagava araham samma sambuddho vidyacarane sampanno sukha ලෝකවිදු අනුත්තරෝ පුරිස ධම්මසාරති සත්තාදීව මනුස්සානං බුද්ධෝ භගවාති. Homage to the Dhamma. Swāgāto bhagavata dhammo sambittiko akaliko ehi passiko upanayiko pancattam veditabbo vinyogiti. Homage to the Sangha. Supatipanno bhagavato sāvaka sangho Ujjupatipanno bhagavato sāvaka sangho Nyāyapatipanno bhagavato sāvaka sangho Samīci patipanno bhagavato sāvaka sangho Yadidam cattari purisa yugani Anta purisa punggala Esa bhagavato sāvaka sangho Ahuniyo pahuniyo Dakkiniyo anjali karaniyo Anuttarang punyak kitang lokasensati. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Next page. Offering. Offering of light. Ganesarakveditene Dīpēne tamadaṃ sinā Tilokadīpaṃ sambuddhaṃ Pūjayāmi tamonudam. Offering of incense. Gandha sambhara yuktene dupena ansugandhina pujaye pujaniyam tam puja bhajanantemam. Offering of flowers. Vanne gandhe gunopetang etang kusuma santatim pujayami mundase siripada saruri Pujemi buddhaṃ kusumene nime punyena metena labhami mokkhaṃ pumpang nirayati yathaidam me Kāyo tatayati vināsa bhavam. Offering of water. Adivasetu nubante Paniyang parikapitang Anukampang upadaye Patigan offering of drinks. Adivasetu nubante Gilane paccayam imang Anukampang upadaye Patigan worship of shrines. Vandami jetiyang sambang Sambedhani supatititang Saririke dhatu mahabodhin Buddha rupang sakalang saka Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Next page. Wish of well-being. Ikki manchante namaste Namaste Manu Radhe Nante Punya Sangam Vipulam Narantam Tansanu Bhavini Atante Reflections on the teachings of the Buddha in English. Mind is the forerunner of all experiences. Mind is chief. Mind made Radhe. If one speaks or acts with an impure mind, suffering follows like the wind that follows the foot of the ox. Mind is the forerunner of all experiences. Mind is chief. Mind made Radhe. If one speaks or acts with the pure mind, happiness follows like one's own shadow that never leaves. Generosity, kind words, benevolent actions towards others, and equanimity towards all beings and all things. These bonds of sympathy function in the world like the windshield in a moving cart. One by one, little by little, moment by moment, wise people should remove their impurities as a snake removes the dross from silver. For one who mindfully develops boundless loving kindness, mental defilements are weakened, and the freedom from clinging is seen. All imperishable things are impermanent. When one sees this with wisdom, one turns away from suffering. This is the path of purification. All conditioned things are unsatisfactory. When one sees this with wisdom, one turns away from suffering. This is the path of purification. All things are not self. When one sees this with wisdom, one turns away from suffering. This is the path to purification.
Excellent, excellent, excellent. Dear spiritual friends, welcome you all for the meditation session today. You yourself decided to come here to practice meditation. So first, you can rejoice the decision that you have taken by yourself to come to this calm, wholesome environment and sit for meditation. With this gathering, these spiritual friends, now we are going to practice meditation on loving kindness and the meditation on breathing. These both meditation techniques help us to cultivate our compassion and wisdom. So we can deeply appreciate ourselves, appreciating ourselves. Now we can make a determination before we start our meditation, before we bring our awareness to practice meditation. We can make this determination that I will engage in a committed practice. I will make use of this wholesome space, this wholesome gathering, this wholesome guidance. I will engage in a committed practice. Make that determination now. And with that determination, listen to the bell and settle your mind further and further. At the end of the sound of the bell, we will do our chanting Namo Buddhaya, Namo pay homage Buddhaya to the Buddha. At the end of the chanting, Bhante Punna will help us for our meditation. Nam
Dear spiritual friends, now we are sitting for a very special purpose. We are sitting to calm down our body, calm down our mind, direct our mind to the wholesomeness, and use our wholesome awareness to develop mindfulness. To achieve this goal, we practice loving kindness meditation and breathing meditation. Loving kindness meditation is a guided meditation. Breathing meditation is a silent meditation. Before we move into our loving kindness meditation, now we observe this posture which we are sitting. Observe your posture, and you can notice you are sitting in a very special posture. People who are sitting on the cushions, sitting with the cross leg posture. People who are sitting on the chairs sit with nicely placing both legs. Keep your upper body upright as much as possible, and both arms are just hanging. Palms are resting on your thigh, on your lap. You can notice that you are closing your eyes gently. This is not an ordinary posture. It is a very special posture. Be happy about this kind of opportunity. You are sitting with your spiritual friends. Bring your awareness further and further to the body and feel your body. In this sitting posture, you can feel your body from the top of your head to the tips of your fingers, to the tips of your toes. Feel the feelings. If you are sitting for the first time, there might be some pains. In certain areas of the body, you can feel them. Also, there might be some other feelings. Certain chronic pains we have in our body. Sometimes we have certain pains and feelings in the body due to different reasons. Whatever the feelings that you feel them in each and every places of the body. You have all different feelings. Especially if you have any unpleasant feelings, you draw your attention to that area purposely, thoughtfully. You relax those areas. We will draw our attention to the forehead and the head. There might be some pressure, heavy feelings, some tensions on the forehead and the head. If you have any of those feelings, feel them and relax. Just drop down and relax, relax, relax. Feel your eyes, relax. Feel your facial muscles and relax. Feel your jaws and jaw muscles and relax. Feel your both shoulders, upper arms, lower arms, palms and fingers. Just drop down both shoulders. Widely open your chest and drop down and relax. Feel your finger muscles. Not maintaining any tension, any pressure, or any tightness, even in the finger muscles. Just relax. Feel your chest muscles, thigh muscles, upper and lower back muscles. Feel and relax. Just let them to hang and relax. Feel your thigh muscles, knees, lower legs, ankles, heels. Toes, feel them and relax. Scan the body and notice you are not maintaining any tightness. All over the body, anywhere in the body. The entire body is in a relax. This physical relaxation is very, very important for the mental relaxation. Let body to be in this posture. If you feel any discomfort due to the posture, you can change your posture. But you are doing it very mindfully, very slowly. Otherwise, you try your best to maintain the motionless posture. Let body to be in this posture. And draw your attention to your mind and observe. In your mind, you have thoughts, 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 thoughts. Some are pleasant, some are unpleasant, and some of them are neutral. Some thoughts are coming from the past memories. Some are influxing from the future expectations and hopes. And on and off, you live in the present moment. Right now, you observe your mind and understand the nature of your mind. Thoughts are popping up. constantly according to your own experiences, according to your own memories, according to your future expectations. Right now, you observe all of the thoughts in your mind. And notice some thoughts are coming from the past. They are coming from the memory. They are occurring in your mind with the support of the memorable events, episodes, situations, conversations, meetings. And understand, past is gone. It is only a memory. If you have any unpleasantness, any worrisome thoughts from the past, understand, past is gone. No more right here. Then just let them go. But the lessons that you learn from them will be there to shape up yourself. All other heavy thoughts, let them go. Let them go. Let them go. The future also the same. Future is not yet come true. Good goals, expectations, they are okay, but not to ruin the peace in mind, but to reach to the goals. If you have any disturbing thoughts from the future, understand, future is not yet come true. Just let them go and let them go. Bring your full awareness to the present moment. Observe your relaxed body sitting here and now. This is the mindful sitting. Non-judgmentally observe right here, right now. In this mindful sitting, we direct our awareness to the spiritual direction. Guiding our mind to the spiritual direction, we can cultivate our mind. We can enhance the quality of our mind. To cultivate the quality of our mind, we direct our mind to the wholesomeness. We will find a wholesome thought for our mind. Always we hear practice very lovely, wholesome thought. Our wholesome thought is loving kindness, loving friendliness. To cultivate loving kindness, we visualize a loving kindness image, a baby sitting in front of you, having a beautiful smile, or your beloved pet. We usually focus and visualize a baby sitting in front of you, having a beautiful smile. Observe and notice thoughts which are occurring in your mind in relation to the visualization. You can notice in your mind you have compassion. Compassion towards the baby or your beloved pet. Tolerance, patience, appreciation, forgiveness, generosity, sharing, caring. Observe the spiritual nature of your mind and notice the ability that you have to transform your mind. You have a very skillful mind. You have transformed your mind to the loving kindness, compassion, tolerance, patience, appreciation, forgiveness, love, care. Those are the great, great qualities of the loving kindness. Your mind is ready to render the love and care for the baby, for your beloved pet. Observe your unconditional love and care, generous thoughts in your mind. Notice you have a blissful mind. You have a wholesome mind. It is your own mind, full of loving kindness. Your mind is like a blossomed flower with number of different fragrance and different colors. Take care of your beautiful flower. the beautiful mind. Same as you are ready to render the love and care for the baby, for the pet. Take care of your beautiful mind. We will wish genuinely, may my mind be well. May my mind be well. Be well. Be peaceful. May my mind be healthy. Be healed. Be healed. Radiate your loving kindness to your body. Spread the loving kindness throughout the body, from the skin to the internal organs, to all the vital functions inside the body. Deeply appreciate each and every part of the body, each and every functions of the body. Take care of the body with a great loving kindness. Appreciate the skin, the muscles, the bones, and internal activities, respiratory system, cardiovascular system, digestive system, genitourinary system, central nervous system, brain, spinal cord. Even in the cellular level, appreciate each and every functions and radiate the loving kindness to the body. May this body be healed. Feel the loving kindness physically. You are soaking your body in the loving kindness. You are having a loving kindness shower. Feel loving kindness physically. Be well. Be healthy. Your loving kindness can heal the body. Remove all the negativities. Bring the peace and good health to the body. In the macro and micro level. Your loving kindness bring peace and good health to this body and mind. May I be well, be happy. We will share our loving kindness with our spiritual friends. May my spiritual friends be well. Be well. May you grow in loving kindness. May you grow in great, great happiness and good health. Be well. Expand your loving kindness to your beloved family members, relatives, and friends, near and far. May they be well. May they be happy. May they be peaceful. Radiate your loving kindness to all people, all beings, in every direction. May all people, all beings be well. Observe your lovely nature. Observe your loving kindness nature. Your loving kindness. Your loving kindness is blissful, happy. You can make loving kindness singing, loving kindness chanting. Listen your own loving kindness soothing voice and remain in your loving kindness. Just relax and sing and listen your own lovely loving kindness voice. Loving kindness, 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 loving kindness. Loving kindness, 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 loving kindness. Loving kindness, loving kindness, loving kindness, loving kindness. You can use your lovely wise awareness to practice breathing meditation. Breathing meditation is a technique to bring your awareness to your body, to your mind. Observe the natural breath. Feel the in-breath and out-breath. Practice breathing meditation. Observe the breath. Relax and observe the breath.
Dukkam pattache niddukkha bhayam pattache nibbaya sokam pattache nissokha huntu sabbe panino may all those who are suffering be free from suffering. May all those who are in fear be free from fear. May all those who are grieving be free from grief. May all beings be well and happy. Gently come out of your meditation and bring your palms together and place them against your chest. And take a moment to be grateful to the guidance, the instructions you received for your meditation, and appreciate and be grateful to all the enlightened masters and teachers in the past who passed this wisdom, this teaching to generation to practice for us today. Appreciate the people who are taking care of this place, whoever clean and arrange this place for your meditation to sit comfortably. Appreciate any support you received to come to this place for this meditation. Be grateful for all of them. Appreciate the support of even these non-living things. This bell, this cushion, this chair, everything. Appreciating the support you received. Say sadhu 3 times with me. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Okay, now our discussion of Bhante Pema will join with us from Okay, Bante, we are ready.
Hello, yes. Hello, everyone. So good to see you all. Dear Bante Pune and Bante Metta, I also joined meditation from here. So how is everybody doing there? Are you taking care of yourself?
Yeah.
So washing your hands more often. Yeah, I know the weather is warmer here actually. Even today we got some rains. Yes. So I would like to share with you about it for as a topic or a theme for today's discussion. I came across with a stanza, a verse from the Buddha in the Dhammapada, the important Buddhist text, where it says, if there's no wound in the hand, one may even carry or handle poison in it. And poison does not affect the unwounded hand. So therefore, there will be no danger to someone who can protect one's mind. So this simile of the hand, that if you do not have a wound in our hand, we can even handle or carry poison in it. So the poison will not penetrate to our hand if there's no wound, any wound or opening in it. So I think this is a very important simile for us to understand. It talks about our spirituality. So it says that actually sometimes we may have to handle poisons, like we may have to be with negative situations. We have to be with like tense situation. We may have to deal with sometimes difficult people. And so, but I think just like the poison will not penetrate into a hand if there's no opening or there's no wound. We may be, we can, it is possible that we develop our mind to the extent that we can be in a negative or in a very tense environment, but still be like unaffected by it. So that possibility is very important to realize that it's possible. We may not be able to do it right now, but to remember that possibility. So I think so what we have to discuss is that how we can actually make our mind, what will really help us to have that kind of effect. Our skin is really amazing, right? Our skin is really amazing. It kind of protects us from all germs and infections. It's almost like a protective shield. It has such a ability to so many things will land on our skin, but there are of course hair, body hair that will protect us, and also the very skin is kind of protective shield. So how to make our skin very strong, very thick, so to speak. In English also we have this term called thin skin, right? What do you mean by when you say thin skin? What do you mean by that? Thin skin.
When you're thin-skinned, you let things hurt you. You allow things to penetrate and make you sad.
Yeah, you are easily disturbed, right? You're easily disturbed, you're easily hurt, right? That's called thin skin. So I think this the Buddha is similar about like we can even handle poison if there's no wound in our hand. It can refer to that, So instead of having a thin skin, maybe we can think about developing a thick skin, right? Thick skin, like, as a protection. And of course, not to the extent that we'll be like not sensitive to things around us. but some kind of stability, to us. So there's the question we should ask them how we can actually develop such a protection for us. I mean, how we can have such a skin that will not allow the negativity to penetrate to us. I think what you just did right now is actually a practice to kind of develop our that kind of protection to us. Mainly, I would suggest that the mindfulness and loving kindness can be major techniques to develop such a mind, because having those qualities can really protect us from being so much affected by it. I mean, of course, when we are living in a particular environment, like sometimes it can be politically volatile environment, and we need to have such ability to first to have this awareness of our own mind, like see whenever we listen to a conversation, whenever we are meeting someone, whenever somebody is like coming and maybe complaining or scolding, and first like ability to watch our own mind, how our mind is like already developing an answer even before the end of the conversation. Somebody's like start to tell something, but even before that person end what he has to say, we already had kind of already forming our answer, in our mind. So we can like start to watch those, instead of like automatically reacting, we can start to watch the agitation going in our mind, and that very awareness, very mindfulness of the agitation happening in our mind can kind of help us to kind of navigate the situation and not to be so much affected by what the other person has to say, or what is happening in the environment. But this very awareness of what is happening in our mind can kind of help can help us to like watch what is happening in us, and then kind of not let that agitation to grow. Maybe you can take a breath and then you can like choose what to say and what to do in that environment. So with that awareness and choosing what to do instead of like automatically reacting, can help us to like prevent our mind from being so affected by the situation or by the others. So what you develop right now, mindfulness can be helpful when we're in a very tense situation. So what you did today in this cushion is like, it's like training. And so, I mean, you purposely try to pay attention to your body and try to pay attention to your breath. And so by doing that, you develop that skill. And then when we're in really tense situation, and then that skill can be really handy and come, and it can help you. We watch your own agitation and then give you option to like choose what to say, what to do without instead of automatically reacting. We used to say that meditation is like a practice day, and when we are out in the world, it's like a game day. Like the more you practice, the more good game you will have. So what you did silently, on the cushion is actually like practicing, practicing and practicing. So you definitely have many game days. And then when those situations arise, then you have this skill that you become aware of your own agitation first before you react. So that's one way. So that's already developing a thick skin over there. Like when you become aware of our own mind, there's a shield, there's a space. Like you don't really let the moment you become aware of that, the other whatever happening outside will not necessarily influence you so much, because you have this awareness, like a light, like a shield. The second one would be like what you practice is right now it's loving kindness. Actually loving kindness gives us such a great ability to of course, have the like enhancing our capacity to endure things and also accept things, and also like ability to go beyond the surface of people's behavior. We are disturbed by the people's words, their behaviors, and like outward expression. So that's why we pay attention to outward expressions can really hurt us. But with the practice of loving kindness, we can actually, when we meet a person, we can actually go beyond their out expressions. We can be sensitive to their needs. Some person may be, like talking aggressively, talking negatively. That will be an outward expression, but inside of that person there's an unmet need. That person is like yearning for something, so that there's a deeper need that is not met in that person. So that is why this person is behaving this way. So even though the behavior is negative, we get this ability to somehow kind of relate to the inside of that person. So in that way, we will not be really be hurt or like be disturbed by that behavior. We will be able to like develop some kind of empathy towards that behavior. So in that way also, of course, you are going to help the other person also, but at the same time, we are like protecting our mind. So the negative blame is not really be able to hurt your mind, because we have this loving kindness, like not interpreting everything in a very personal way. Actually, loving kindness allows us to take things not personally, like whatever negative things, you like to take them as the people's behavior. They are defilements, so they are patterns, that they have to work with. But it's really not necessarily something about me. I just happen to be there, right? So people are expressing their own patterns. So, but you develop kind of compassion and empathy towards them, and not really taking it as like a personally, and not taking it as like that person is making a judgment on me. So not taking, so loving kindness allows us to take things not personally, and then also allowing us to develop empathy, listen, be sensitive to the needs of the person, not the outward expression. So those things kind of already create a kind of shield in us that we will not be hurt that much. So that is how we can actually develop a thick skin. So with the developing mindfulness and loving kindness, and that is exactly what you did. But I think we also have to be skillful enough to use whatever skills that we develop tonight, when we are out there. But of course, in order to use them, you really have to develop it. So there's a connection between the practice you are doing here and then your life outside. They're not separated; they're kind of connected. So I think you already make your skin a little bit thicker today. Right? Yeah. So whenever we develop enough skills of mindfulness and loving kindness, so we will not be afraid even to go into a very tense place or negative place, because we know that the poison cannot penetrate to us if there's no wound in us. Right? Yeah. What do you think about it?
We have to think about it, but as to what we think about it.
Yes. And on the other hand, actually, we will not be able to completely change the outer society, right? And so, of course, we will be able to influence people, but we will not be able to completely change people, right? We will be able to influence and do our part to change the society, environment, but we will not be able to change the whole world. So I think the approach we like to have in the Buddhist practice is to in order make a change to the world, first we have to make a change in us, and then of course instead of going around and try to correct everything, we try to find a way within us that how we can actually be change ourselves and to get us an ability to be deal with those things, right? So it's important to create such a skin, such a shield for us first. That's something we can do, and then eventually we can influence the others too. But I think the first step has to come here. I remember an interesting story about a king who had some sickness with his eye. So he has been taking treatments from many. So then he went to a eye doctor, and then who's practicing some indigenous medicine, traditional medicine. So the doctor told him that if you really want to cure your eye, you should look at green things. If you keep looking at green things, your sickness will be cured. And then taking the advice from the doctor, the king came back to his palace and started to paint everything that he can see in green. So he painted the whole palace in green. He painted all the wall in green, and everything is green. Wherever he look, he can see the green. After about a week, the eye doctor came to see him, see his progress, and he saw that there are big tanks of green paints over there, and everything is green. And then he asked, what you are doing, Your Majesty? He said, it is you who advised me to look at green. So I'm following your advice. And the eye doctor told him that Your Majesty, you could have see everything in green without really doing all kind of difficult things. You don't have to paint everything. You just have to wear green glasses. If you wear some green glasses, everything you see in green. You don't turn everything green outside. You just turn your glasses green, and everything will be green for you. So I just so we really go out, we go around and try to change people most of the time. It will be like this king is try to paint everything green. But if we can wear a green glass, so of course we will see the world in green, but we will also be able to help others. So I think that's the approach here. First developing this inner shield for us. Then even we can handle poison, and hopefully we can also turn poisons into wholesome things later. Okay. Bante, are you there?
Yes, Bante. So let's go to the next part.
All of these people are okay with that?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. And so very good to see you all. And Bante Purna and Bante Metta, thank you very much for inviting me and making me a part of this. I will join the next part also. I will silence my mic here so that we can move to the next part. Yes. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. We can follow the chanting book. Transference of merits, page number 14. We can transfer the merits so far we acquired from this practice with our departed relatives. Whoever departed relatives have done many things for our progress of our life. for the well-being of our life. So just think about them and share these merits with them. May our relatives share our goodness. May they also be happy and rejoice our goodness. Idam yatinam hotu sukhita huntu nyatayo. Idam yatinam hotu sukhita huntu nyatayo. Idam yatinam hotu sukhita huntu nyatayo. Transference of merits to all the beings, all the sentient beings, all the beings who will accept and able to share our merits, may they do so. Ittavatachitamhi samvatam punya sampadam sabbe deva anumodantu sabba sampatti sindhya sabbe bhuta anumodantu sabba sampatti sindhya sabbe satta anumodantu sabba sampatti sindhya. Wish for the well-being of the world in English. May the weather be pleasing. May the people prosper in their lives. May there be peace and happiness in the world. May the rulers be righteous. May all those who are suffering be free from suffering. May all those who are in fear be free from fear. May all those who are in grief be free from grief. May all beings be well and happy. Aspiration. May this wholesome act quicken the liberation of my mind from mental defilements. By virtue of this wholesome act, may I never follow the unwise people. May I associate with good people until I attain Nirvana. Purification. If by bodily speech or mind I have carelessly done wrong, I acknowledge them all in front of the Tathagata, forgive them, and determined to be healed. Let's start coughing. I'll just take it. This is our blessing service. We are going to chant the discourse of loving kindness, Karaniya Metta Sutra, originally uttered by the Buddha with great compassion. So with this thread now we are connected as a single community. So we wish that may you all receive the blessings of the great compassion of the Buddha. With these blessings, may you all be well, happy, and receive good health and healing. And also in this moment, we bless Mr. David Hennessy, our beloved friend Nancy's father, good health, well-being, healing. And also you can recall to your mind whoever you want to share these blessings with your family members or relatives, friends who are in sick. Recall them to your mind and share these blessings with them too. May you all receive these blessings. May all of you be well, happy, and peaceful. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Karaniya matta kusalena yantang santang padang apisamicce sakko ujuce sojuce suvaco chansamudu anatimani santun sekoce subharoce ampekincoce sallahu Bunti samtindriyoce nipakoce ampagamboleso ananubindo nace kundang samacare kincine vinyo pade upavadeyam sukino akemino hontu sabbe satta bhavantu sukhitanta eke jivane bhutanti tasavata verava anavasesa digavai mahantava manjimaransakanukatula Tavaye Adintai Dure Vasanti Avidure Bhutava Sambhave Sivasapni Santa Bhavantu Sukhitantai Paro Parannikum Vedanyati Manyete Kante Sinang Kanchi Pyarosana Patiga Sanyananya Manyam Sedukani Jeye Mata Yatani Yang Puntang Ayusaye Kepuntamanurang Kevang Pisambha Bhutesu Manasang Bhavaye Aparimanang Mittan Ca Sambha Lokasming Manasang Bhavaye Aparimanang Undang ato cetiriyang cerasang badang averang asepatang tintang jarang nisinno vasayano vayavatan semigataminto etang sating adittiye brahmamitang viharang itamahuditince anupagam sileva dansanena sampanno kamesu vinaya gedang nahi jatu gambaseyang punareti etena sanjevanjena sompite otu sambhata etena sanjevanjena sambharogo vinamsetu etena sanjevanjena otu te jaya mangalam
Sabbitiyo vivajantu sabbarogo vinasatu mate bhavattvantarayo sukhi digayuko bhavatu sabba mangalang rakkantu sabba devata sabba buddhanubhavena sada sotthi bhavantu te bhavatu sabba mangalang rakkantu sabba devata sabba dhammanubhavena sada sotthi bhavantu te bhavatu sabba mangalang rakkantu sabba devata sabba sanghanubhavena sada sotthi bhavantu te.
Let's spend a moment of reflection. Reflect your own good deeds, kind deeds done today, yesterday, or day before yesterday. Whenever you have done whatever kind deeds in which you helped someone during last few days, few seconds, let's rejoice those kind deeds. Please repeat after me. On this day,
On this day,
or in the past,
if
if I have done kind deeds
I have done kind deeds
to other beings, with my body, speech, or mind,
with my body, speech, or mind,
whether great or little,
whether great or little,
here before the Buddha, I call to mind those kind deeds, and let my heart rejoice.
And let my heart rejoice.
I rejoice in those kind deeds,
I rejoice in those kind deeds,
appreciating the opportunity to be helpful to others.
Appreciating the opportunity to be helpful to others.
I rejoice in those kind deeds,
I
Rejoice in those kind deeds.
wishing more opportunities to practice compassion.
Wishing more opportunities to practice compassion.
I rejoice in those kind deeds,
I
Rejoice in those kind deeds.
resolving not to compare myself with others.
Resolving not to compare myself with others.
I rejoice in those kind deeds,
I rejoice in those kind deeds.
and gladly share this joy with all beings everywhere.
And gladly share this joy with all beings everywhere.
May my kind deeds
May my kind deeds
relieve the burdens of other beings.
relieve the burdens of other beings.
May my kind deeds
May my kind deeds
shield me from all dangers and pain.
shield me from all dangers and pain.
May my kind deeds
May my kind deeds
and merit that come from them
and merits that come from them
help me free in my heart.
help me free my heart.
Recall to your mind a kind deed done by someone else, whether to you or others. If somebody gave you something, or if somebody was there at least to listen to you, if somebody showed some kindness, compassion towards you, even a simple short moment, recall those moments. On this day,
On this day,
or in the past,
or in the past,
if I have seen or heard
if I have seen or heard
of the kind deeds done by others,
of the kind deeds done by
with
others,
their body, speech, or mind,
with their body, speech, or mind,
whether great or little,
whether great or little,
here before the Buddha,
here before the Buddha,
I call to mind
I call to mind
those kind deeds,
those kind deeds,
and let my heart rejoice.
and let my heart rejoice.
I rejoice in the goodness of others,
I rejoice in the goodness of others,
being always ready to praise kind people
being always ready to praise kind people
and follow their example.
and follow their example.
I rejoice in the goodness of others,
I rejoice in the goodness of others,
appreciating that there are many good-hearted people in the world.
appreciating that there are many good-hearted people in the world.
I rejoice in the goodness of others,
I rejoice in the goodness of others,
expressing gratitude for any kindness done.
expressing gratitude for any kindness done.
May the kind deeds of others
May the kind deeds of others
bring safety and happiness to many living beings.
bring safety and happiness to many living beings.
May the kind deeds of others
May the kind deeds of others
foster gratitude and fellowship among many living beings.
foster gratitude and fellowship among many living beings.
May the kind deeds of others
May the kind deeds of others
nurture goodness in me
nurture goodness in me
and many living beings.
and many living beings.
Sadhu, 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 sadhu.
You can use my shoulder if you need to. There you go.
Happy 72nd Independence Day.
Oh, thank you. It's so good to see you all. See you next week too. Okay, yeah. See you next week. Next week too, yeah. Thank you.